So how was it for you when you were in a public relationship with another comedian?
It was just
talking about Jess Hilarious, by the way.
She was a queen, man. She was really, man. She changed a lot. You know what I mean? She was working towards whatever I was doing. She was submissive.
What does it mean for a woman to be submissive?
See, a lot of women are act submissive. I had women in my life talk submissive, but Jess talk like she's not submissive, but she was actually submissive. Mm-hmm. And when her mama opened her eyes, she trusted her mama.
Mama know best.
Man, her mama, she got a real mama in her life. Well, like, Jess smarter than people think.
Do you think y'all will ever revisit that relationship again?
We always talk. Every time we see each other, like, we talk and all, you know, that love just never really left.
Word with me, yeah, you know BT. Suit so low, shout out OCT. No real cap, call out what we see. Whole game ready, baller blitz on 3. No, you can't stand on your own 2 feet. I already know you can't ball with me. Come chop it up with the squad and me. They get a letter, they calling me. BallerAlert. 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 BallerAlert.
BallerAlert, welcome to the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. I go by the name of Ferrari Simmons.
Hey, young world, it's your bestie, Sue Solo.
You know BT.
OCT, what it?
Oh, man, special celebrity guest, Kountry Wayne in the building. We do snaps, Kountry Wayne. We do snaps, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate the snaps.
Actor, entertainer, businessman, all of that. Yeah. And he's on time. Punctuality.
Oh, sure. 3 cell phones.
Looking rather wealthy today, sir.
No, man, it ain't nothing.
Piggy ran. Can we just see the Piggy ran? That's your camera, sir.
Not just
camera?
today.
Yeah, it ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing, man. Hey, don't even do that. Child support, watch. Yeah, child support, this just, yeah.
All right, so you're going to host the show with us and we're going to get in your business. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, it's cool.
Just in case
you missed it. Did you guys see the Chris Rock special? Yes? No?
I seen clips.
Did you see clips? See clips?
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I seen clips, though.
You seen clips?
What you think about the clips?
I like his cadence.
You like his cadence?
Yeah, like, you know, it's hard to keep that cadence up after so long.
Cool.
Like, yeah, so that's all I could judge from the clips. But I know Chris Rock, to have that cadence, I already know he did his thing.
Did you laugh at any clips? Did any of them make you laugh?
I didn't really, on the clip I seen, it wasn't really jokes. It was like engaging, it was an engaging moment. So, you know, Chris Rock.
You see what he said about Will?
Yeah, I heard what he said about
Will. He called
Will.
him a bitch.
Everybody called that man a bitch.
Yeah, you know, I guess that's the way he reacts to his emotion. You know what I mean? Somebody, I don't know how I react if somebody slapped me, so, you know, so however he reacted, that's Chris Rock. That's how he do his thing.
Y'all saw it?
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I heard mixed reviews that made me not so excited, but I will watch it tonight.
I didn't enjoy it. I watched it live and I fell asleep. I had to finish it the next day.
What?
I had to finish it the next day and I was...
You fell asleep?
Whatever. I mean, I didn't laugh.
I watched it. I laughed a little bit, but it wasn't...
Was it Rocket? Was it Chris Rocket?
It was Chris Rock for sure.
I mean, his comedy isn't like my type of comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it is.
Yeah, I'd be liking my shit a little bit more hood.
I just think it was disrespectful.
I mean, but all comedians, I mean, depending on...
Nah, that shit was funny as hell. When he said Will Smith, when he had that joke, when he was like, he's a bitch. They said he was a bitch.
You calling Jada all types of bees.
He sure was. Nah,
I wasn't laughing at that part.
Yeah, I wasn't laughing at that.
Anybody, people probably ain't gonna laugh at that part, especially in today's time.
Yeah.
I could tell he was venting, though.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell he's been holding that in for a long time after that incident at the Oscars.
What, Sue?
Do you curse?
For me?
Yeah.
No, I don't curse in my comedy. Nah.
Right.
I say damn and hell.
Well, we know who do curse. Jay Morant.
John Morant. So John Morant backlash. Did you guys see the Instagram video of him holding up his...
I think that was a toy
small gun in the club.
I think that was a toy
gun.
I think it was a toy gun.
It wasn't.
What'd you think?
It wasn't.
When I seen that, I was like, brother, just damn too much money. That's all I'm thinking about. Yeah. It's too much money you playing with. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm like,
yeah,
somebody got to tell them, man, you just can't, you know, the basketball is still an industry.
Over 200 million.
Yeah, that ain't no entrepreneur. Rappers gonna do what they want to because it's still in the entrepreneur lane. But when you working with the NBA, this is a very high paid job. So, you know, hey, I'm just like, that's my favorite player right now. So I'm like, I'm biased.
What is his background? Like, does he come from the hood?
He from South Carolina.
Does he come from the hood?
It's a hood everywhere.
Yeah.
I think parents were together. He went to a good school.
But you still can be hood. I think that's what people mess up.
Exactly.
Bro. It's a lot of people who didn't grow up in the hood like us, but still hood.
So was he a thug in his younger days is what I want to know. I want to know, was he gang banging in his younger prime?
I wouldn't say that.
Thug is in the heart. Because there's a lot of people who act thuggish, but you can see it in their eyes they ain't really like
And
that.
I'm trying to understand, is he really who he's
I
trying
think
to
he
portray
is.
himself
I think
to
he
be?
really a thug. He just ain't had to be in the position where he be a thug. Cause the bang like that on the court, you a dog. Like,
Yeah.
like Michael Jordan.
I see what you saying.
If Michael Jordan had to be in the streets, you don't want to deal with Michael Jordan and Kobe them.
I just want to say to his entourage, you got to protect the asset, man.
Yeah.
Protect
Like
the
anybody
bag.
that's around him, like
That's
Kountry
real.
Wayne, we if I'm around Kountry Wayne, I know that's the asset. I'm not gonna let Kountry Wayne do nothing crazy. If anything goes south, hey bro,
But you
tripping
don't
right
have
now.
the power to let anybody do anything. People are gonna do what they want to do.
But
I definitely feel
a
you.
real
It's-
friend will at least
talk
tell
to
you, hey bro,
him.
you messing up.
I definitely
You're doing
get
something
that.
A real
wrong.
friend will say, hey man, how about
Don't
we not
do
go
this.
live and show the little pee-pee shoot?
Don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is a prop, man. I don't think that gun was real, man. That gun was too damn small.
It was real, BT. The gun
That
was
gun
real.
was too small.
Yeah, that's
He
a
don't
good
want to
case
believe
though.
it.
He gonna mess around and find out. Like you put this type of energy out there. I think he goes out to the clubs often. People are gonna test you
He was
on
turned
the
in
energy
Utah,
that
wasn't
you putting out there. But he was turned in Utah. He came to quite a few of the Hennessy events and he was turned. Like I was like, sir, keep it cute.
But he was having fun. I didn't see any. I didn't feel like any thuggishness.
He did make a public apology and
then
That
did
was
it
quick.
again.
Well, I hope he gets it together.
I hope he does because he's a
turns his
really
life
dope
around.
basketball player.
It's too much money to be playing with, as Kountry Wayne has said.
Especially he's up
Too
for a
much.
$230 million contract.
Too
coming up.
much money to be.
He
played
already
with.
got the contract.
He can do another one, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I don't know that they might not want to get him that. Boy, he really gonna.
And
act
he just
crazy.
got his first shoe. Remember, they took away Kyrie's shoe and gave him a shoe.
But you know what, Nike, that's another story.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. We got a flag on the play. Blueface mama said her man's penis is bigger than her son's.
Oh.
In response to people saying she wants her son.
Wait, what?
I got my own dick over here, and it's bigger than my son's dick. Okay? So we gonna get that all cleared up for y'all. And if y'all need me to post that D so that y'all know what I'm working with over here, I ain't got a problem with it. I will go home and get it up for you right now.
I think anything goes in that family. Okay, I would not be surprised about anything. I think whatever they say about them might be true. Sis done seen her son penis like yesterday. He's too grown to be getting a bath by his mama. Like, there's no reason for her to know
Hold on, who
what
got
her
a
grown man.
bath? Who did that?
I'm saying for her to
Are you
know the
suggesting
size of
that's-
his penis.
I
Got
thought
it.
something came out. You say she
No. But if it did come out, I would believe it.
tough out here, boy.
I would believe it.
Anything? BT?
She said, I mean, even the way she's talking, it's giving me incest.
Nasty bitch.
I don't know.
Always doing too much, man.
Is she high? Does she do drugs? Do we know?
I do know that they like
Like the
social
party?
media.
Oh.
I was gonna say that they like social
That's
media,
the biggest drug out.
and that's a
Yeah.
drug too.
Social media, the biggest drug.
Let's take a quick commercial break. When we get back, Kountry Wayne is still in the bill. We're gonna get all of his business.
It's your boy Kountry Wayne, and you listening to the BallerAlert show. Let's get it.
And we're back with the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. Kountry Wayne is in the building. How's it going, sir?
It's good, bro. We here on vibing. I like y'all vibing here, man. Feel real relaxed.
Where's the name
Thank you,
Kountry Wayne
friend.
come from?
Yeah, with,
Country. I'm from the
with the
South.
K, with a K though, like instead of C.
Yeah, I'm from South Georgia. So,
Millen.
I'm from Millen, Georgia. So they gave my name back in the day. I moved to Savannah one time, and they thought I was from Atlanta.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they were like, I was like, no, I ain't from Atlanta, because they were beefing. Atlanta, Savannah were beefing one time. I was trying to explain in the school, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. And they
Leave
were
me
like,
out of it.
they're like, no, bro, you from the A, you ain't got to lie, we ain't gonna do nothing to you. I say, no. They said, you talk like you from Atlanta, but you talk like you country. They started calling me country because my accent was so,
Okay.
it was different.
You're
That's-
the man when you go down there now, huh? They just like, woo, Country
yeah,
Wayne.
I was the man then, though.
I know that's
So
right.
They want some money now, huh?
No, I've been like, but I brought my whole family up with me. So
That's dope.
At each level, growing up where I came from, small town,
Miller, Georgia.
Millen.
Millen.
Yeah,
Where
Millen,
is that?
Georgia. It's between Augusta and Savannah. They had when I was there, it had like 3,000 people.
Damn.
One red light. It's one of them towns.
Wow.
High school, middle school, high school hooked up together.
A lot of incest
Yeah, it's real
going on down
country.
there.
It's real country. You know what I'm saying?
So you start in 6th grade, go all the way to 12th grade,
I started kindergarten.
and go all the way. I'm talking.
How
I
you
know
jump-
that.
how
I'm
you
talking
jump
about
to
at the
sixth
school,
grade?
the one school.
Oh, the school, yeah.
Oh.
That's usually separated
Sixth grade, you go all the way to 12th grade. Yep.
in one school.
One school.
Dang.
And how did you realize you were funny?
I always knew I was funny because I used to use it to get out of everything. No matter how heavy the situation was, I could I always could use the gift to make room in anything I want to do. So I knew I was funny. I just ain't never thought I'd be a comedian because it was just so naturally. So I ain't never feel like it was, but I always knew I was funny though.
So growing up, did you, where did you always want to be? Did you have a clue, like you wanted to be in show business or?
Oh yeah, I always wanted to be in show business, but I just always wanted that paper. You know what I'm saying? I tried a lot of things before I got here.
Such as?
I had nightclubs before this. I don't work a job before. I worked at Georgia Power. I went to the military on the way to, when they let you go from 11th grade, you go to basic training, then after 12th grade, you're supposed to go AIT. I was just trying to find a way each way, but I always knew it. My ultimate goal was to be in the entertainment business because it fit my life and my mom and my daddy life.
But what sparked? So you're doing all these things. I'm sure that you're funny, right? So you're making people laugh along the way. What was the moment that said, "Damn, let me try to do this"?
Oh, I came to Atlanta and I was with DJ Southern Bread and
Southern Bread, damn,
Love him.
Southern Bread.
Yeah, shout out to Southern Bread. So I was rapping. So I'm pushing a record.
So wait, you're a rapper.
Yeah,
you left that part out. You left that part.
I tried to do all that. Yeah, I tried to do all that.
What was your rapper name?
I'm on Kountry Wayne.
Okay.
That was my street name. That was my rap. I kept Kountry Wayne. I'm in the clubs in Atlanta, playing the DJs, play my music. I had a song called Twerk Alert. KIP, all them. We pushing the music. Then we went to DC Young Fly, and Emmanuel them was doing a video shoot thing, and it was something that they was already in comedy. So I had a pocket full of money. Well, not really. I had like $3,000 on, and it was this girl I liked it from the A. You know what I'm saying? It was a girl named Kayla, and I ain't tell her I had a crush on her, but I was talking to her, and I heard her and some girl say, "You know who that is?" And DC Young Fly walking up. They said he a comedian. I said, comedians? They're like, yeah, he do. He got followers on Instagram. I'm like, I seen the look in their eyes. And I said, the game changing. This dope boy stuff and all this comedians getting it. And I say, so I went straight home and went viral like that. Because I knew, like, damn, it don't came in my world.
You went straight home and did what?
I started doing skits. I picked up the phone. I did my first skit with like when the hot dudes call home from jail when they act different to their girl. Like, I'm gonna be different when I come home. Like how they switch up. So I knew how to create them real situations, and it was just a gift. And I went home like September. I went viral October, and man, I ain't looked back
since then.
Imagine Kountry Wayne calling you from Georgia Power, telling you that your power about to get cut off.
Yeah, I want that kind of person. I was working in environmental.
Okay.
Cause I was on probation. Felony probation. So I had went and got a job. Cause I ain't in the little pullover. I was going. I had 10 years. They was going
10 years probation.
Yeah, I had 10 years probation.
What were you doing?
Oh, possession with intent to distribute. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine. Got caught down there.
In Milton?
In Millen.
Millen. Why
My
y'all
bad.
saying that
Sorry.
Millen.
Hey, the people in Millen don't
Sorry.
hate
I
on me. I apologize.
Millen.
Rapper
We are sorry.
at that point.
Oh yeah.
You was a real life trapper rapper.
You must have been listening to some Jeezy or some Gucci Man.
That's
or
why I
some
said he
shit.
a whole Jeezy song.
Yeah, Jesus used to give me confidence to go
To work.
every time we be scared to go up the road and pick it up. Well, you listen to some G's, it used to give you that confidence. Damn I-20. Because from the country, we was scared of I-20. Because that's where he used to stop us at.
That's where it was hot at.
Because once you pass I-20, go I-20, go to Warrenton and all that, they stop all us there because they know we trafficking. Because if you ain't from Atlanta, what you doing going back? You ain't on no vacation.
What they say, we trap or die, nigga, and then you hit that road.
Man, it give you that confidence.
Okay, so wait. So now you go viral a little bit. You go viral. When do you start making some money from the funniness and the comedian stuff?
It took October, about that March. Because I went viral in October, but I was building my first nightclub. And I was still in the streets. So I was still making money, you know what I'm saying?
What year is this? If you
It's
don't mind?
2014.
Okay.
2014.
And you were already a father?
Already a father of 7 at the time.
Father of 7?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I think I was a father of 8.
You started early.
Yeah, I was a father of 8.
We're going to attack that in a second. Continue. Go ahead. So
I was a father of 8.
You start making money in March?
Jesus.
Off comedy. I ain't started making money off comedy till March, but I already had the nightclub. I was building a nightclub. At the same time, I was going viral.
Okay.
So that's what captivated my fans. When I first got my fans, it was like a cult. Not a cult, but like a
cult following.
Cult following because I was already moving. I was able to show my life. I was building the club at the same time. So I'm in the club with the construction people in the country. So But I didn't start making money actually off comedy to that March of the next year.
How'd you get the money to fund your clubs or to even get a club?
Oh, I was in the street.
trapping.
Okay, so I didn't want to say it was drug money.
Oh no, I got
that part.
No,
Please God, please don't take
I got a book coming out. Help Us on the Way with all that in it. So that's why I don't mind talking about it now, because the book come out on April 18th. It got my whole life story. Yeah, me and my daddy was selling dope together, so I already had street money. So I was using my street money to fund my dream. That's how I was coming up here with DJ Southern Bread, going to the club. He had the connects, but I was just the one throwing money. Like
trying to get your music out.
Yeah, I'm spending, I had a budget.
Yeah, so you said it was you and your dad. Did your dad succeed at that, or did he get caught up at any point?
Yeah, he got caught Pops got caught 2016. He got caught before that, but it's a long story. He was on the run for about 2 more years, but he ain't go to jail till 2016. But by that time, I'm already famous.
Yeah.
The reason why I started really coming to Atlanta to try to make it, because he had got caught. And he the one, me and him hustle together. Like, he the one to take most.
So you trying to get out of it.
So I'm really trying to get out.
Right.
So while I was in Atlanta, he's still on the run. He's still on the run the whole time. So I'm trying to hurry up and make it right now for real in this rap game. Because at first I was lollygag. I act like I want to make it.
It's like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, his life is a movie.
Yeah, this is really like a movie.
So I was up here in Atlanta really spending my money trying to make it for real, because I'm trying to hurry up before Pops get caught, because our whole dream was for the rap game to blow up and we good. We ain't got to sell dope no more. But up here in Atlanta, I found comedy was the new wave. I seen it shifting. Because the first time I came to the A, when I was come here for the summer in school, rap was just dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. When I seen the influencers started getting energy, I said, oh, the game about to change.
Now,
hold on,
go ahead.
one second. Before we get to like, Kountry Wayne, the superstar, on the rise. Your mom passed away when you were 11. My mom recently passed, so I understand. But how did you stay motivated or to even want to continue, your dreams and things of that nature?
Because I was just, everything I was doing, I was picturing how she felt. So it was like she was from the streets, and it was like she ain't play no soft stuff. So everything I was doing, I want to make my mama proud. So I say, man, I'm going to eat. I'm going to take care of my children. I'm going to take care of my baby mama regardless. I don't care if they dealing with a dude or whatever. I just want to stand up, and everything I did, I want to be on my business to make her proud. So that kind of kept me, her and my aunties though. You know what I'm saying? Because they never really had a chance, for a real one to come through. So I just always want to be real. I
think it's great that you share your story, because I think a lot of people feel literally trapped in the trap. Like they may have dreams, they may have goals, but they don't know how they're going to get there. Yeah. And they don't see a lot of people around them to influence them, like people that they can actually, touch, like people that are tangible to them. So keep telling your story, because I'm learning so much right now, and like the admiration is
That's
growing.
What's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Now, sir, speaking of making it, you make babies really well.
Oh, yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I got 10.
You have 10 kids.
Take care of all of them,
Yeah,
too.
take care of them.
Different baby mamas?
Different baby mamas.
How many baby mamas do you have?
5.
5 baby mamas.
So which one your favorite baby mama?
Oh,
My favorite
stop.
baby mama, the one that's peaceful at the time.
They alternate.
and they alternate each week when you got a lot of certain one peace, and but they gonna be who they are. So I love them for who they are. And that's the game, you know what I'm saying? They my people, you know what I'm saying? They black women, and the only thing I seen in them was my mama. You know what I'm saying? I seen my mama. When you stuck in circumstance, you can't never judge a person when we come from poverty. When all of us come from poverty, you cannot judge how we turn out or whatever. The only thing we trying to not do, we ain't trying to rape nobody, we ain't trying to kill nobody. But everything else, you gonna get trapped up in one of those traps in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's having babies, whether it's smoking weed, whether it's partying, you know what I mean? So my baby mamas, whoever bring the most peace at the moment, that's my favorite one.
Now, I got a baby mama my damn self, so I also want to ask you a question, because holidays, Father's Day. How is it juggling being a father and
Baby
being
shower
a successful
photo shoots.
baby? Yeah, all that. How is it juggling everything with your schedule being so hectic?
You just kind of got to make them a part of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you got them attentions, God will figure it out. I always wanted to be that. I always want to be there for all of them. So God gave me a platform, which is my my skit business, that I involve all of them in. And then all my baby mamas got keys to my house, so they welcome anytime. The kid, because they all got rooms though. You know what I'm saying? So they had to come here.
So your baby mamas have rooms to your house?
No, not my baby mamas. The kids got all the kids got rooms.
I thought you.
So if my daughter Malia she left a shirt that she wanted to wear to school, she had to come to my house.
Got it.
So her mama, when they ain't there, their mama got keys. They could take the kids to the pool. So you kind of got to just be real that it's a village and you got to set them women free. See, that's the game. Can't use money to enslave a woman and make it feel like since I'm taking care of you, you mine. When you set them free, that's when the peace comes. I'm still gonna take care of you, but your body is free and your peace of mind, you can take it to any man you want because I can't be there and I chose not to be there. So you can't go get money like me. Everybody say a woman go get her own money, but it's hard to be a mama and go get that paper. So so I just had to understand the game and grow because I see my daddy do it. He'll look out for my mama, but only if she ain't dealing with nobody else. But you gone. You dealing with somebody else, keep it gangster. Man, we hungry over here.
Yep.
So what I did, I was like, man, what if I do the ultimate, the opposite? I love to do the opposite of what people thinking. So once I got that mentality, man, money started coming. It ain't about how much money comes, it's how your money come. Peaceful tunnels, and it changed their life, and it changed my kids' life, because they respect me different, because they seen that. They were like, oh. And it's like, you got some real soldiers. When your kid, it's a look your kids get in your eyes like, bro, you don't build an empire because they gonna ride with you regardless. Because they love their mama. You can never change that.
So beautiful.
Are you done having kids?
I'm done having kids, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? Them Plan B pills ain't working.
Lord.
They
watered down.
The Plan B pills ain't nothing. But I'm definitely not trying to have no more at this point.
I know you've been married before. Would you get married again?
Married, I don't really know about that part. Because I'm a husband, so I gotta find a wife.
What about a public relationship? Because you were in a public relationship before.
Yeah, I don't really like that.
Why not? What's the problem?
Because it's like, your business get tied up with theirs. And I don't work hard for my brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm different. My brand, if I move when I want to move and I'm not pushed by the industry. Like, I'm one of the people that the culture kind of let. We don't know what Wayne doing over there, but whatever he doing, we support it. But I ain't got no pressure on me. So you team up with somebody now, and my business tied up with theirs, and I got a different brand. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And
Like, so how was it for you when you were in a public relationship with another comedian?
It was just...
Talking about Jess Hilarious, by the way.
Our brands got tied up. You know what I'm saying? Because she my girl. I'm real. I'm going to protect her whatever. Whether she right or wrong. I'm not finna go publicly. Even if she wrong, I'm going to be like, man, still leave her alone. Because I'm loyal like that. But it's like, I can't get tied up in what somebody else doing. Because I don't... This my kids. This don't belong to me. God didn't get this for me. God ain't selfish like that. So I'd be like, nah, it's somebody who have to match. You gonna have to match what I do, because it's proven fact. You know what I'm saying? The most money be just that money that come through that. The more positive the tunnel, the more positive the money, whether people believe it or not. You watch any artist, the most positive ones making the most money. The less of the positive, the more negative, it makes the most noise.
Do you think that's the reason why maybe it didn't work out? Because you didn't like the attention?
No, it didn't work because really, to be honest, she was a queen, man. She was really, man, she changed a lot. You know what I mean? She was working towards whatever I was doing. She was submissive. The problem was really just the schedule of the lifestyle, because she was in Baltimore, I was in Atlanta. It was just unrealistic. Because I'm in Atlanta, I'm in LA. I can't do Atlanta, LA, and Baltimore. That was the real
long distance.
Yeah, that was the real honest reason. Me and Jess, we had no relationship problems. We laughed. She was different with me. Her mama even liked the way she was with. She was like she was happy.
What does it mean for a woman to be submissive?
I don't think a woman should be submissive to everybody, but just having somebody in your life to recognize that when it's time to be submissive. And Jess was like, for her to have her own career, whatever, she was like, Wayne is, she talk a lot of noise. See, a lot of women are act submissive. I had women in my life talk submissive, but Jess talk like she's not submissive, but she was actually submissive to the plan. Like, she see a dude who on his stuff, she gonna ride. And she gonna talk like she ain't to the public, but she behind closed doors, she was like...
She was a softie.
She was open to, she bought her paper, so she'll
open
see...
Open to direction.
She was open to direction, because, okay, I see what you're doing. It's working. And I'm really with that. Even if I don't agree with that, that's what it was. But she had a mama in her life. Jess' mama is a real one. So her mama and her auntie was supportive of our relationship because they recognized I was a grown man.
It sounds like she trusted you to lead, and I think that's the biggest thing.
She trusted her mama. So her mama them had the
open up her eyes, let her know.
Yeah, because she can't see it, because when you from the culture, it's hard to see the. If Kendrick Lamar walk in the room, you ain't gonna know that he was, but a real one be like, nah, I heard the way he was speaking.
Yeah.
So the culture can't, if the culture could really see she couldn't see it. The only thing she knew, she was physical features. Okay, I like him, that what she seen, but her mama done seen,
That's
Wayne spirit. And when her mama opened her eyes, she trusted her mama.
Mama know best.
Man, her mama, she got a real mama in her life, but like just smarter than people think.
Do you think y'all will ever revisit that relationship again?
We always talk. Every time we see each other, like we talk and all, that love just never really left because it wasn't nothing relationship wise while we broke up. You
That's
know
fair.
what I mean? She good on interviews. She lied about me and everything. She'll lie till a lie. I called her one time. I said, Jess, why you be lying on me? He said, well, at least you know I'm lying on you. And I couldn't do nothing but respect that because she was just so real to a certain extent. She's so like so me and her was just like, yeah. So we had a vibe, but revisit that. I ain't got time for no relationship.
What's the lie she told on you?
She'll persuade when she's in the interview. She'll persuade, which it never worked because the real people who follow me and people who don't even know me, they could tell my character. I am whatever you see, that's what you really get. But she'll just try to persuade, protecting herself as a woman. You know what I mean? She'll tell a lie about how things went with me and her, and she'll just persuade it to where it try to make sense. In her light.
Validate her point. But
I don't be caring for real.
Well, going back to the branding, Jesus is popping.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, the positivity and all that in branding. What made you go that direction? You have the merch, you got the chain, let it sizzle in your spirit. What made you go that route with your brand?
Cause I just feel like the church was running people away from Jesus, trying to be all judgmental and thinking just because you got Jesus, you got to be corny. So I'm like, hold up, bro. I had Jesus the whole time. When I was in nightclub, Hennessy, I'm selling Hennessy all night. But I knew, you know what I'm saying?
That's Hennessy ambassador right there.
Okay, that was up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to let people know because I know what got me out for real. Because you could have money and still not be out. It
Agreed.
ain't. I called my dad in 2013, told him I made it, and this was before I ever thought about doing comedy. I felt it in my spirit. When I picked up the Bible. I done read the Bible 7 times, front and back. I read it every day. I start over every time on my A trip. But I want the streets to know, bruh, no, he's popping. He ain't walking around humbly with no church suit. He really wherever you at today, you might not be perfect. You're not gonna be perfect in this world. You know what I mean? But you gonna be way better as time go on if you rock with me. So I want to let people know Jesus, you can have money. Women gonna like you, everything, and you can still have Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like it was missing because people ran away from Jesus. Everybody I know, when I talk to people, it's the church. They judgmental, but they ain't no true Christian. If you really
100%
judging people, bro, man, listen, if everybody mind their business, their family business, you won't have time to focus on nobody else. How you gonna talk about somebody and you know a cousin that's messed up or auntie who messed up? So basically, we all hypocritical. And I'm like, bro, Jesus popping. Jesus ain't with that lame stuff. I'm like, man, if you got Jesus, women gonna like you. You gonna be that dude. And because Jesus was him. That's the most popular artist, whatever they want to say about Jesus. Ain't nobody more popular than Jesus. I don't care what they say. They try to deny him, hearing all kind of other stuff. Ain't nobody outran that name. So I invested in that and I seen what it did for my life. So I just want to share it to people because it didn't I didn't have to leave the streets and then go to church and be like, I remember I gave it up. No, the same phone I would hit licks on, the same phone I went viral on. He took me from fast money to faster money because I kept it real the whole time. And I was like, people need to hear this story because God will meet you where you at and whirlwind you, whip you up. And when you come out, you like, he gonna leave a piece on you to let people know I was there so other people could get out. And so that's why I wanted people to know, like, man, get this piece. I wanted people to have it.
Is that why you don't curse in your comedy?
I don't curse because it was a business decision. Les Brown daughter, Ona Brown came. I was cursing at first. When I first popped off, man, I picked up the culture so fast. When all the rappers were sharing my stuff, I picked up the culture off the rip. But she told me I shouldn't curse. And at the time, I was just open.
Wait, who is she again?
Ona Brown.
Ona Brown, got
She
it.
said you should stop cursing. And at that time, I was open. Because I was reading the Bible, so whoever came in my life, I listened to everybody. I could learn something from you. I like, all right. And she showed me her daddy, he was making a bunch of money clean. And I stopped cursing. And once I did
Just like that.
But just like that, my crowd changed. The culture kind of, rappers and stuff stopped sharing my content, I noticed. But after, it took a long time, but after I came back through, I figured out how to still make it funny. So I found the art of how to be funny without cursing.
And that's how you build a household name too, like Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Cosby, I ain't gonna lie, I checked Bill Cosby. He was worth more than everybody. Bill Cosby got more money than every comedian. And when I found out he got more money than Eddie Murphy, I'm like, hold up.
I don't know about now.
No, he still got that money. Like,
he got
lawyer fee.
They took it. They
his
took
brand
out,
is tarnished, but he
his
still
brand
got
is
money.
tarnished. Him and Seinfeld, they worth.
Seinfeld got that pay.
Seinfeld, they worth that money. But when you don't curse, and thank God I stopped cursing and learned, because now with the algorithm online, to really get that money, that ad money, you can't curse. So that's why my content.
So you was already a step ahead of everybody.
Step ahead. I ain't know all that was coming, but since I was open to not thinking I know everything, I listen to everybody. If I want to know something about what y'all do, I'm listening. Whatever y'all tell me, I'm like, oh, so that's how that go?
Not only does it make you more appealing to, families, like families can actually sit down and watch a show.
That was
being
the main
comfortable thing. Because they know that you're not gonna cuss, but also businesses want to work with you.
Yeah. And you still, and the crazy thing, like my kids, it allowed my kids, because people was like, I'll watch you, I can't watch around my grandma.
Right.
But the thing about it, not cursing allowed me to be more raw than other comedians, because they let me get away with more. Because really, my show raw. You know what I'm saying? Even my content, even my skits, it be about women, everything. But since I'm not cursing, even on stage, people come to my show, it's raw.
We talked on, we interviewed you at a previous place, and you were telling us how you being on stage is way more difficult than doing a skit online.
Yeah, the stage, you know what I'm saying? Like, the stage is difficult for people. It ain't never been difficult for me, for real. But it's difficult for people. But
it's also different from doing social media skits versus being live in action, feeling people's energy in real time.
The stage is the hardest art in the world. Even when actors will tell you that. The hardest thing to do in the world is stand up. That's why a lot of people don't do it. You'll see a lot of comedians who come up as comedians but don't want to do stand up.
Right.
They trying to run from that stage. But the only way you truly get respected as a comedian, you got to be able to get on that. Like, I got a Netflix special on Feminine May.
Come on, talk about it.
Okay.
It's like, I knew, I was so glad because I never ran from the stage. I was like, nobody can't do this. Everybody can do a lot of things, but get on that stage. Denzel Washington can't do stand up. You know what I mean? Because it's a gift. Then you got to be able to know the subject matter and release those jokes with that cadence, and to be able to do that for an hour, it's gonna take your life.
Come on, cadence.
That's a long time.
Talk about the business side of it. Talk about your lessons and some of the obstacles that you had to that you've seen. Coming from you started from the bottom and you on your way to the top. Like for people looking at you and wondering how it goes business wise. Can you let us know about that?
Man, you got to monetize everything you do. So I ain't come in this game to play and look famous. I never cared about being famous. I was always popular in high school and all that. When you got kids, you get over that stage because you got real bills. So I'm like, man, listen, I want this money. In order to get that money, when you really want it, you learn the right way to get it. I don't want to take it, but it's just comedy. When I seen it, I was the first internet comedian to make money. I went straight to.
I heard that.
I heard that
before.
I was the first one to make money. I've been rich since 2000. I've been making over $1 million since 2017. My first $1 million.
They say you run Facebook.
Oh yeah, Facebook.
That's what I heard.
No,
a comedian
Facebook right
told
now,
me.
Facebook. And only reason I share the numbers because I want people in the streets to know there's other ways besides rapping. But Facebook right now, I'm doing a slow month 400. You know what I'm saying?
400,000.
400,000 slow month. That's a slow month
in
for me.
In a month?
On month. A slow month for me on Facebook is 400. Well, I just did 378. That was a real slow month because February slowed down. But a good month, I'm doing 500 and something racks.
Damn.
On Facebook. But I understood the game. Like you have to monetize yourself. When you're an entertainer, you don't got no business talking about no real estate, no houses until you monetize yourself first. You can't let them pimp you and then you go out here try to. No, I understood. I'm a brand. So people want to see me. I got to monetize my mind because these my ideals. And the internet, I seen the wave coming, and I was like, "But dog, how we gonna get money though? Just going out here and getting shows. I want to get paid out what I do online because none of us was getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Comedy, the internet game, probably the only when a rapper get famous, he get rich.
So when you get that, you get the viewership, and there's the viewership that the ad money that comes in, and that's where you get.
Oh
the
yeah,
money
it's the
from.
ads. You got to do 3 minutes. You got to do 3 minutes or better. You know, and you got to have storylines. Can't just be funny.
Yeah.
See, that's what I had to learn. Cause some people was, I toned down. They were like, "Why Wayne talking like this?" Now I be a skip like, man, acting. But in order to keep it engaged, like the movie Strange Love, people, I chose to act because that's what's make the money. Cause you can't
you can act though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to build it, cause that's what I had to start doing. Because being funny, you just gonna get attention. So you got to be able to be funny and act. And I wanted that money. I didn't want to be on the internet and the comedian that everybody call, all the rappers let me hang around them. Nah, bro, I don't even. That's why you don't see me do no interview, hang with nobody. I wanted that paper, but now I got that paper. I step out.
So is it true that you made $7 million in a year?
Oh yeah, I made 6.2 on paper, but other 800 with drip.
I know that's right.
Goddamn drip picked up all that street money. People paying drip 20,000-30,000 to do this. The character I created drip, but yo, I made that last year,
$7
this
million,
year, and I'm gonna make more this year.
Is that all from social media?
Now social media was about 5. And the rest was on touring. I went on tour 2022. I'm on tour now, but social media social media, and it's growing. It's crazy. Young Dolph, shout out to Young Dolph. It was like 3 months before he passed. I seen him in the airport, and he say, "Man, it's finna be a shift even more in that game, streaming and what you doing." You know what I'm saying? Cause he was excited by drip. He say, "Bro, you took drip, dog, and turn him." You know what I'm saying? You be saying what rappers want to say. He was talking about the skit I did when Drip went to his teacher and told her, "Yo, you said I wasn't nothing. Yo, look at me now." But Young Dolph said it. It's crazy. People who be closer to they be speaking, man. Dolph said, bro, I was watching Dolph on the plane, and like, this was during the corona. He didn't have his mask on. This one, they were tripping about masks, but the lady didn't even bother Dolph. She didn't know Dolph. You could tell, but I was like, man, he just his vibe was different, but he told me streaming and all that was finna hit another level up. It finna go up again. He said, "What you doing, bro? You ain't laying in your own, because I'm basically just streaming how artists do. I'm just doing it with comedy."
Right. I had a friend that went to your Birmingham show and was so hurt that you did not bring drip out.
Yeah, that's why I had to start doing drip, because he got too big.
See who you is in the streets, who you gonna be forever. Right. Yeah, we already doing wrong, but come on now.
Because
you gotta put him away.
Yeah, Drew got so big because the culture, the streets was like, Wayne don't really feed us all the time, but Drip was they final connection to Wayne, because it's like Wayne do him, but we know Wayne, but he don't do nothing for us. But Drip, when I put Drip out, it grabbed the street so hard that when I went to my shows, I got the aunties in here who been following me since day one. Country Wayne help is on the way, but the street, yo, what Drip, man? Hey, for real, Wayne, bro. Like a dude told me in the show, he said, "Wayne, bro, boy, you were funny tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, I came to see Drip, man."
I think you need to do another
Why don't you
movie
do a
with just
drip?
Yeah, I thought, Drip, but
you could do a drip tour, like, a few cities.
I gotta get back in the studio with Drip.
Is Drip somebody you knew growing up?
Drip was me.
So Drip was you.
Drip was me, but I exaggerated him a little bit.
Okay.
But Drip was me. It's like I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I was that guy who just, had all them women going to each baby mama house, pocket full of money, local dope boy, everybody had the clubs, all my uncles them was in the streets, my mama was popular. So I was Drip. I was a neighborhood guy that everybody loved. Dudes hate because I'm gonna hit your girl. I was that guy. If you owe me some money, I'm gonna hit your girl though. You know what I'm saying? I was that
What
guy.
damn?
Speaking of it being
Lord
based
have
off your
mercy.
real life, are your skits
Yeah.
written by you, and are they based off of true stories?
Oh yeah, all my skits written out now. What I do now, shout out to Mike Bliss and Chase, Southern Bread. I pay them to write their own storylines. That's how I put so many out a day. So out of 7 skits, 2 of them might be mine. I do the ones in the morning, but I started paying them to, hey man, shoot, I pay y'all boy. You know what I'm saying? They making 60 to 100 grand a month. You know what I'm saying?
Putting them on.
Did you
That's
know?
dope.
Chase has always been funny. Southern Bread, he's always been funny. So I think it's dope to see you guys actually make it a business.
Oh, yeah.
It's a conscious effort. Do people ever check you like, hey dog, I know that character is me, or the scenario is my scenario?
My baby mamas.
Oh Lord.
But my baby mamas be hitting me up like when Drip did one with when your baby, he found out his baby mama boyfriend was a snitch. But the dude my baby mama used to talk to, which I told her one, I could say something right about it, but he snitched on the whole time. You know what I mean?
No.
And I had to go do the skit because whatever I live, I go write about it because if you speak your truth, people gonna feel it. So
People gonna feel it.
that's why I write about women and players because that's all I know. I don't think I ever had with women and money. I ain't even out in the street, never had a gun because I said I never wanted a gun because I know I'll use it. So I know I'm gonna get in trouble with this gun. So I stayed away from violence. I was always give me some money and I'm gonna have me the finest girls of wherever town I'm at. That's just the game. I ain't gonna have a bunch of them, but I will go always, 2 or 3 of the baddest. That was my life, and that's the truth. So when I write those skits, it's coming from it flow out like water. Know all the types of situations, know how I feel when they bust your window.
How do you pick your actors for your skits? Did you already know like the Roe and Mike and them already?
Nah, Brad brought them. I mean, he'll go scout. He was bringing the talent. And then the people I got now, Erica, I seen her, and then I was like, okay, I like the way Erica, she can act real good. See how she carried them. She was in the movie, and then I just see people and I be like, this person gonna fit this because I remember a girl I used to talk to that was just like her spirit. So I know what to write through her because I know who this person is. So I judge by the character of a person, and I can write through them because I know, it's billions of people in the world, but it's only like 12 different spirits and characteristics.
Oh, wow.
So when you simplify the game, you realize we all know each other. Like, you know of me in your hood, in your family, you know of you. So I simplify the game, and I be like, I can write through her. I know what kind of.
Can you write something for the BallerAlert show so we can be a part of
can
one of
you
your
do
skits?
that?
Yeah.
Next
I hope
time.
y'all let me do it, cause y'all monetize on me. I'm a hit.
Wait. You said
do
that you
it.
was paying your writers $60,000 to $100,000 a month.
Yeah.
You need some more writers?
Yeah, because
I got some stories for you.
I was just talking to Mike. No, I was just talking to Mike this morning. I was like, Mike, my next thing on my hire is writers, cause Mike and Brad learned off me. So they were shooting with me, so I had to, I gave them a chance to go free. What happened was I had to go to New Zealand for 2 months to film a movie. I got to keep this page going, so I shot me 120 skits before I left. So I have enough to drop while I was gone.
Yeah.
But
That's smart.
I say it's so much that pay when you got a platform online, it's like you got to feed it.
You gotta feed it.
You got to feed them slots. So I was like, what if I be the first one to do new content every day? So I told them I'm gonna give y'all a chance. You know what I'm saying? And I told my fans, hey man, I went live. I was like, look, Mike and Brad about to do some skits. Y'all give them a chance if it ain't so good at first. But shoot, Brad already had the camera and the director skills. Mike already had the acting and storyline. So it came on there, page hit. And all of a sudden, people started liking their stuff. I said, the game over. I was in New Zealand.
all under your production company.
All under my page. That Kountry Wayne page on Facebook. And the same thing, I post on Facebook, but then the same content get posted on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm making a YouTube bag and Facebook bag. And it just,
You just sewing it up.
you gotta get that paper. You gotta get that paper out here, man, on this monetization on social media because it's the new digital real estate. See, people, if you buy a house, I done bought a couple houses flipping them. You buy a house and you own it, you still got to fix that roof. You got to fix that. You got to get an AC unit when it go
all
out.
that shit, yeah.
The tenant's gonna mess it up. But when you get digital real estate, digital content, you don't have to maintain it anymore. Like when I film Strange Love, we killing on Amazon Prime right now. I don't have to go fix her hair messed up. It's over with. It's on.
keep talking about Strange Love.
Oh yeah, Strange Love,
And
independent.
I was not expecting that to be a horror movie. Like when
Oh
I
no,
turned it on, I was like,
nobody was
what?
expecting.
I definitely was not.
When they sent me the script, 'cause that's something I didn't write, so I just changed it a little bit. 'Cause I say, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change it where it still just got relationship stuff in it. And what I know, and Strange Love is an independent movie I did with Megamind, put our own money up. They production, I went half, we put our own money up, cause I seen the game, man. You own the movies, that's that money, especially if it's good, if it look good and the actor's good and it come on. And I knew when people watched it, that's why I didn't promote it heavy, because I knew they was gonna be shocked. Like, hey, this look clear.
Not like a Tubi movie.
Yeah, it's still going on Tubi later on. People tripping on Tubi. Tubi got that ad money.
Put us on game now.
Tubi got that ad money, man. People don't realize Tubi had that commercial on Super Bowl, bro, for a reason.
Well, they got me on that commercial.
Tubi got ad money. Ain't nothing never gonna, people try to do subscriber money, that's cool, but you still depending on the customer money.
Right.
So you have to, when you get ad money, y'all know. You know
Locked in.
You locked in, so Yeah, I ain't got nothing against Tubi. Tubi, I got some coming to you.
What made you stay independent versus shopping it to like a major network?
Because I want to show them first.
Right.
And now that I showed them, they didn't think it was gonna work. But I'm like, bro, I've been told all the internet people in Atlanta that everybody need to come together. Even before I started doing the skits in the pandemic, my money had went down. I had got down to $13,000. But I didn't feel like I'm a hustler. So I was kind of excited. And I told all my family, I said, look, money messed up now. I had just paid my tax. I only had like $100-something grand. And the pandemic hit. We couldn't do no shows. So I had to pay all my bills next month, $70,000. I was taking care of the whole family.
Ooh.
Your bills are $70,000 a month. Go ahead.
It was then. It's higher now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
Lord.
I told everybody in Atlanta. I went around to people. I went to Carlos Miller. Me and him sat down in his house. I talked to DC Young Fly. I talked to everyone. I'm like, bro, this what we got in Atlanta? Because Atlanta is the mecca of content because we so popular within the culture. So it's like, I'm like, this internet stuff out of da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So I understood the game that you got to film your own movies because if you get a check, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
You give me $1 million after taxes, it's $500, $600. Then you
Maybe
got to
less.
pay your lawyer.
Yeah.
But if you own something, man, it's different. So you got to have that ownership. That's why TP where he at. He own that content.
Hello, and he about to try to get the majority stake of BT.
The game is ownership, man. Like you just got to own. Man, you own that. Whoever owns that content, a check ain't nothing. Check we are human beings. We are going to spend that money.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time we get money, only thing stop me from stacking them M's now. Only thing how I'm stacking them M's now because when you make some of the content, you don't get your money at one time.
Yeah.
It's like
Get a lump sum.
they pay you a month before. Like you always a month ahead.
Gotcha.
Like if I get the check in February, it's from January, right? So you can't help but stack because you ain't never touching your money all the time.
All
So
the time.
it's forcing
Understood.
your discipline because
Understood.
you own the content, and then they give you deals. Like right now, they try to buy my content.
They as in YouTube, Facebook.
It's a company. It's companies
it's a
out there.
Yeah.
We want all your content.
Like people trying to buy
How much-
Got it.
publishing, they trying to buy the
Yeah, they give you millions for that.
How much they offer you?
It's millions. You know what I'm saying? But I got enough common sense.
Right.
If you give me $10 million,
It's worth more.
It's
gonna
worth
spend
more than
it.
that.
That's the Master P attitude.
I'm gonna spend it. But if it's stuck in that content, I'm rich forever. I ball every month.
Yeah.
So I can't, so you got
I like
to
that
own.
ball every month.
Yeah, you got. Cause you get your money, bro. Like people can't get. I tell people, if you can't get off soda, don't think you can be disciplined with your money.
Yeah.
You got to. People got.
You just said something
You
right
said
there.
something
Yeah,
right there.
people
You
be
can't
like,
get
I'm
off
so
soda.
strong, bro. You can't even stop going to Starbucks. We not that strong. God say, I'm in you in your weakness. He said, because your ego is gonna be in your strength.
Yeah.
Whatever you think you good at, you gonna be so confident in it. You gonna move him out the way. When you know you weak and you're a human, but God show up in your life and don't deliver nothing but haymakers, miracles. Cause when you black, you don't have time to be grinding like that. You need a miracle. Cause we start, everybody right here, we start all right here.
Right.
Stop trying to, they tricking us that we could work our way. That's the casino.
Yeah.
You gonna lose every time. We need miracles. And that's why I tell everybody, people don't believe in Jesus no more, but my life been miraculous. My dad done went to prison. I didn't. I got all them kids. I'm able to, I know the feeling of you got to own and it give you common sense. You got to own it because you be like, who own these songs?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, facts. You making sense?
Like, I don't want
You've been
the
making
money.
sense the whole show.
Like, yeah.
Listen, Kountry Wayne, we are so happy that you're here. I admire your brilliance because, to be independent, to stay independent, man, you as a man, your hustle. I'm just glad that you're here to drop some knowledge to our audience because this is definitely needed in the culture.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, though. I appreciate what y'all doing. I've been following y'all, man. This is amazing what y'all do. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the vibe and what everybody doing. And I'm just glad everybody moving towards that in this game. In Atlanta, the hottest city
Amen.
in the world, and we got vibranium here for real. It's
Literally.
something to add.
Literally.
Atlanta.
It's hot as hell
People
outside.
from Atlanta probably don't know because you used to it, but when you from a country town like me, we see it. Every time I used to come to the A, it's like you take something. Man, everything I learned at A, I used to go back to the country and mimic it. I used to go to these clubs up here, go back to the country. Now I got 3 DJs in my club. The country ain't know nothing about that.
You still got your clubs?
Nah, I got rid of them, boy.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't got time to get shot every weekend.
Lord.
Well, I'm sure your city, you got your own day in your
Man,
town?
Oh,
Huh?
my
You got
God.
your own day?
Heck, I don't want it.
They need to give you something.
Man,
you putting on for
bullet,
them.
they would shoot you. Listen,
No.
here. You got envy. Listen, it's people in your hometown, man. You know you can't go back because my life. I'm a comedian, but they know the real me.
Right.
I made it like a rapper in my time, so it's that hate of a rapper.
Okay.
But man, I ain't. But look at that club, boy. Listen here,
Dangerous.
Like
every
that.
night, and you don't notice it until you get out of it.
Everybody there with guns. Everybody there with guns, drugs.
A dude shot one night. He shot up. Well, I'm like, man, they fighting in the club. We getting them out. Man, y'all ain't stop this at my club. I'm acting gangster. Like, man, for real, man, y'all messing up my money. The dude had a gun. I seen it, and he did like this, but he shot up. Pow! But last thing I seen was the gun pointing at me. In my mind, I was shot. I felt my sister waste some water. Oh my God. I started talking with lower energy and everything. I know I'm shot. I said, y'all get inside. I said, they got me. They hit me up. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to laugh.
They say you got shot. They scream like, yeah, I got this. Okay. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to keep the
story?
True story. I'm trying to keep the wound compressed. Because when I heard, the only thing I seen, when he did that, I turned around. So I heard, pow! So, and then my sister wasted water at the same time.
Okay, so it's wet
so
right
you
there.
thinking it's blood?
They don't carry me to the kitchen. I'm talking calm.
Okay.
Y'all just call the police. I'm trying to keep calm because I know I still can breathe. Man, my sister looked down. Man, it wasn't nothing but water. I said, I gotta get out. I gotta get out this business.
Message.
It is now time for Baller Mail. Dear BallerAlert, I have been with my man for a little over a year, and we are happy for the most part. My thing is, he goes to North Carolina every weekend for his job, but I have never been with him, and I don't have a landline number for his job. I have searched his company, but when I call his company, no one can help me. I didn't start questioning him until recently, and it has started a rift in our household. My cousin said I need to use the iPhone feature that locates his phone and go to where it says because she believed he has another family in North Carolina.
Sheesh.
I couldn't see him having another family, but something is going on. My other friend says she thinks he's gay, and he has to go see his lover on the weekend. Please help me on what I should do. I don't want to be that nagging girlfriend, but this is starting to bother me like crazy. I need some help from people that don't really know the situation. Kountry Wayne, what do you think is going on?
That's easy. Oh, what I think going on? Oh, I thought you meant how she can stop it.
Yeah, give me both. Give me everything.
Oh, how she can stop it? She got to take a picture butt naked with another man and send to his phone. And he won't never do that again. He'll be home every day.
He'll be home every day.
That's how I tell women, how you stop that? You go ahead and send him a video of you cheating. And that'll remind him every day before he walk out that house. I don't want them legs cocked up like that again.
But men don't usually stick with women after they've been cheated on. So why you think
boys
that'll
don't.
work?
Real men will.
I know that's right.
Real men know that the game, you know the game. We do it, men be like, oh, she a hoe. Come on, man. Hey, somebody did the same, our mama did the same thing. So men be in their feelings about these females. Man, that's the number one thing, men is in their feelings about female. But if men was serious about their money, there some coochie. This would be a better place. Man, they like a woman if you cheat, bruh, it's karma. She eventually got the right to do it.
Hey, now I like this kind of
So
conversation.
you said an eye for an eye.
Well, wait, what do you think he's doing?
I'm just saying, if you in that relationship, keep it real with her. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be giving them vibes like you finna keep it faithful.
What do you think he doing down there on the weekend?
He doing something. He doing something down there that his business that he don't want her to know.
Sue, what do you think he should do?
Just
she should
leave.
do?
She should just leave. That's all I got.
Where she gonna go at though?
I
To
don't
another
know.
dude doing the same thing?
Listen.
She said household, so I'm assuming they got a family. BT?
You could follow him.
I think it's a lot of insecurity
I tell
going
you
on in
crazy.
their relationship.
I'm just saying.
Wait, you said what? Wait, you said follow him?
I said you could follow him.
Where my camera at?
She'll stop at store.
Child, if I get to that point, I'm leaving.
Tag me in, brother. Tag
I'm
me
just
in.
saying they got a whole family and all that.
So,
you gonna follow the nigga.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I'm with Octavia. Women, you guys are the smartest creatures on the planet when it comes to detective services that you guys provide to the FBI and all the other shit that y'all be doing. Kountry Wayne here, my bad for cursing. But I will say,
bro, hey, no. I
you
cuss
need to
my
take
kids
your
out all the
ass
time.
down to North Carolina with his ass and figure out what's going on. Because get what? You probably want to do that anyway. You probably already did it and found out, but you just probably calling us to get some reassurance. That's what the hell you going on.
She know what's going on.
You also need to do what Kountry Wayne suggested. And
You send that picture, ladies.
I also just say put your little thigh meat on the sink and send them pictures. Send them some
with
nudes,
another dude.
With another dude.
She gotta go ahead because she don't cheat it too. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line. She got.
Why you just assuming
You gotta
that?
go all the way there.
Go all the way there.
Oh my
I'm
God.
assuming that.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you. Listen here. I know women like the back of my hand. Listen, she done cheated too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Women know how to cheat. Women so good.
Crazy.
Women know how to cheat a lot of themselves like they didn't cheat.
Facts.
That's how they do it.
God.
What they'll do, they'll be like, stop. Then they'll be like, he'll get like 40 pumps. And if she tell him to stop, in her mind, she got to lie to herself first. She ain't do it.
That is some country ass.
And she don't know 40 pumps, he been limping though. And she know that, but men don't know that. Men,
my God.
That's why men love when a man, they laugh at a man with a bunch of ego who be like, man, shout it. You can talk to me how you want to, whatever. You can act like you the man. I don't get that, but too. So it's like, men don't know that, but if men knew how much women cheated, they'll be more faithful.
Wow.
The reason why men cheating so much, because they think they the only one doing it. And I'm telling them, because I done been the guy. My girl, when I was in the street, my girl left one time. You know what I mean? But I was trapping out her apartment. I was kind of glad she left because she aggravated me so much, I finally had the weekend to myself. I wasn't selling no dimes, nothing. My dude come through, get a half an ounce, so now I could trap in peace. She came back with some good clothes. I'm tired. And she tried to show out. She threw it on.
So just go ahead and cheat back, shout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she already doing it. She just want to feel. She just don't
maybe
like,
she need to go out of town on a work trip.
So she go out of town too then, is what you saying?
Huh? Women smarter than that. We stupid.
Facts. Okay.
We stupid.
Right.
A woman, see, we make too many promises. That would get mad about. We'll get a girl to cheat, and now we don't put so much. You had to do all that. Take her out. She'll go to the store and take a while. And you don't even know. Check that milk when she come back. It don't take long. She'll tell him, I got to go back. Come on now, hurry up.
Gotta run to Walmart real quick.
Yeah. She come back home and she gonna be the best girlfriend, but we got to goddamn take her out. We letting our family see her. We taking her to grandma's house too, so now you got grandma in the business. Now she feels some type of way about grandma, because now she feel like, I thought you was my grandma. You don't cause all this because you got to go through so much to get the coochie. And that's what she mad about. Like, she ain't got to go through all that. So when the game come out, that's why my stand-up so crazy. People don't know. I talk about this stuff on stage. That's my main subject. I know these women. So when you know women,
you need to come on the show, boy.
So you think most women cheat?
Of course they cheat, because if they don't hurt him, cheating is the only thing gonna make them feel a little better. Because when a man cheat on a woman, ask a woman. Nobody ever asked a woman this question. How does it feel when a man cheat? You know what a woman told me one time? Said it feels like death. Because when you don't hurt, that hurt real bad. So what's gonna be her repercussions?
A lot of women start questioning themselves, like, am I not enough?
Am I not enough? Because when your woman with you every night and she get it to you, she's being submissive. She like, I'm doing the little weird stuff you asked me to do and everything, and you still went and did it. So now she's feel like, well, what can I do? But that other dude, and guess who it's gonna be? It's gonna be a broke dude too.
Kountry Wayne on the BallerAlert show. What else you got coming up?
Oh man, we got a Netflix special. We got the book coming out, man. Shout out to Pendra Random House. Help Us on the Way book. It come out April 18th. We got the tour. We got the movie Strange Love out there. We got the movie coming out with Will Packer Praise This. We got another movie coming out with TV show coming out with Lisa Kudrow from Friends that I did in New Zealand on Apple TV called Time Bandits. And man, we working and twerking. We got a skits dropping every day. Yeah, we out here.
At Kountry Wayne.
Yeah.
Working and twerking. I heard that.
It is now time for a pep talk.
Brothers and sisters,
listen. Yeah, and it's your boy Kountry Wayne. I'm here to tell you, your holy matrimony is your spirit and your flesh. When your spirit and the flesh come to agreement in life, everything that you touch is going to be that. So until you try to make life perfect or whatever, man, get in a good relationship with yourself, because your flesh going to be his flesh, but let your spirit lead. As long as your spirit ahead of your flesh, you'll go the right way. Because if your flesh ahead of your spirit, you're going to lose every time. But once you become one with yourself, everything you touch, peace going to follow. It's your boy Kountry Wayne. Love y'all. Gone.